Namaste to all you cosmic souls. Welcome to your reading today. Today we'll be reading the second part of 2022 and how things are moving past us, how things are changing around us, and all of that. So let's see what the energies have in store for us. The first is creating balance within the self. I think this was there even in part 1 where we are learning to make peace with the different sides of ourselves. So this is exactly talking about just that. So where is this justice being called out from? Your feminine side. Your feminine side, the feminine energies within you is calling for a difference, is calling for a change, is calling for a new perception of the self. So very possibly it could be that you want to change the way you dress, the way you talk, change yourself in a way that you feel like more of yourself. If you have been putting up a facade till now, or sometimes you feel like you're putting up a facade, how do you change that to just being you? So I think that is what this whole thing really starts with. Okay, so we have the Empress here, as you can see. The Empress talks about growth, new perception, new style, new feminine energy. For some of you, it could be that you're making peace with birth, giving birth. You're understanding the process of giving birth and really paying attention to the things that are affected when you are in the process of giving birth. Okay, so giving birth doesn't mean only to a child, it could also be to a particular project that you are currently in the midst of. Next we have the Chariot. So of course if you can see the Chariot, you see the dark, you see the light, whereas this is like Aladdin, it's like a lot of magic. You have a different understanding of life itself, and the way you understand magic may not be like ooh so magical, but magic is more of just life in its most basic natural sense, and that is what magic means to you. And you're going to see more of that and understand more of that, or why you see life like that during this period of newness. And then we have the Lover's card. So in the beginning of the year especially, we're going to see a lot of pure bliss. I feel like I'm not being racist or something, but if you are lighter skinned, you may choose someone with a much darker skin tone, or you may be drawn to them, or someone a lot older to you. And and vice versa, so you could be drawn to someone with either brown hair or pepper gray white hair, and someone a lot older to you, someone who has a lot of differences, but a lot of differences in the sense that you would never think that you would be with them, but then the conversations that you have had will spark an interest within your inner soul, and not just your physical materialistic self, your sensual self. Yes, that's going to be there also, because we have horses, we have pregnancy, the Empress. So that is also a sign that there is a lot of sensual energy in the air, especially in the beginning of the year 2022. Okay, so let's read more into that and see if what exactly we are talking about here. Let's move into maybe the deeper parts of mid 2022. And okay, so you have already gone through this transformation. You are going through a different form of transformation where you're understanding the transformation that you went through. So it's more like a reflection, and you're on your own journey now. It's like you're not working for anybody. Even if you are working for somebody in the means of a job or something like that, this will particularly be something that you're doing just for you, and you're chasing after the light, you're chasing after your true self. You're really chasing after the meaning of this transformation because you know that it came for you, and now all you need to do, all you need to really know is where this is coming from. Reminder, this is a Sunday reading, so at the end of the reading we will be picking up one person for a free reading from all those who commented in the previous week's readings. Okay, so yes, you are definitely chasing after something, and I feel like this could be even still in the colder months, actually, probably till May, till March, the beginning of March. So the first 3 months, basically, that's what you're going to see, that you're going to start chasing after the light, the understanding of yourself, or where you feel like you're really going to understand yourself by spending more time with yourself as well as nature, right? And by the time we get to the summer months, or the hotter months rather, you would have found a different part of yourself in, like, now I feel like me, and now I'm really ready to embrace this newness within myself, as well as the energy of spirit, the energy of understanding, and the energy of this new being that I have created for myself. And why have you created this? Because it feels more like you, and you've been trying to understand yourself for a very, very long time now. So this is kind of something that's giving you a bit of hope, a bit of new form of understanding, a new form of healing, actually. So you have already been on this journey before. You're just going with the flow of things because you understand that sometimes you should just, like, even though you do have plans, you should be open to the idea of new things and not overthink about if something is going right or not. Rather, just go with the flow. And as curious as you are about this whole thing, stay curious, be curious, and honestly just enjoy this curiosity that you're having. This is something that is really going to help you understand the depths of everything, literally anything and everything that you have ever questioned. There's no reason to look back and think about the past. Of course, sometimes you may reminisce about the good memories, and some situations may trigger some past thoughts. You can, of course, think about them, but remember that your past is gone. It may make you feel bad at some point of time, probably during the months of, say, July to September, sometime around that. You may feel that reminiscing energy coming back, but at the same time you're also going to understand or appreciate the people who are with you still, and who have shown you different colors that you would generally not expect to see. Okay, beware of people who are trying to pull you backward. Sometimes you go into past patterns, and even though you have found the light, you've been chasing the light, you're finding yourself and this newfound curiosity, you may also find yourself kind of being pulled back into some kind of cycle because of some person who suddenly just walks back into your life, or you're trying to let them go but they don't want to let you go, and that kind of fight happens within the energy space, and maybe not even physical reality. You can just feel it happening, like the pulling of back and forth. So this is something you may need to be careful about, but I think you will make the right decision because you are in the right space of energy, you are in the right space of mind. We do have Jupiter in Pisces, so Pisces, Sagittarius, Pisces or Sagittarius, if you are, or if you have those in your charts. I think even there are two more signs, Aquarius and Libra. I'm not 100% sure. I will put it down in the box if I remember. So any of these four signs, you will benefit greatly from Jupiter in Pisces, which was almost the entire year of 2022. Jupiter is basically a planet of growing wherever Jupiter is in your chart. Since Jupiter is in Pisces, so wherever Pisces is in your chart, it's going to bring growth for you, right? Something Okay, something on the lines of that. I'm just going off topic and you bringing astrology into the tarot reading, but I'm just saying that because I've been reading about it and studying about it. Okay, next we have the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, a lot of growth this year, this coming year of 2022. I see that you're really growing from, it's like it's not even a minor change. The change is so evident. It's like you're changed into this completely new person and you've released so much karma and a lot of karmic ties. It's like you're done with those repetitive patterns of people just coming into your life for the sake of it. I mean, they're still gonna come for the sake of it or not. They're still gonna come. You're still gonna keep learning. That experience is gonna be there, but a big part of your experience is now complete. So it's like you're kind of moving into this new stage of life, and whether you're 16, 18, or 25 or 32, whatever your age is, you're still going to be in the energy space of newfound energy. A lot of speaking, a lot of answers, a lot of talkative energy, a lot of your throat chakra is going to be open, so you're going to really speak your truth, and whatever you say, you're going to say it because you believe it to be true, and it creates a balance between your energy and the other person's energy. Otherwise, if you feel like it will create an imbalance, you will not say anything. Instead, you will sit with yourself and you'll release these thoughts that are not meant to be spoken, that disrupt the energy balance of the entire space. We also have Archangel Michael repeating again from part 1. So definitely a lot of shielding and protection, self-healing energy this year. And I also feel like you're getting into the practice of self-healing, so you don't necessarily require somebody else's assistance for healing at all, right? And we have compassion as well, so a lot of emotions are coming through. A lot of you're gonna just be yourself. This year is for being you and nothing else. I mean, nothing else in the sense that you're going to be you fully and completely. And I think that's pretty awesome. So that's it for today's reading. Now we'll move into the pick a card draw and see who gets the free reading. If you're still here, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. Namaste. You can leave your name in the comments if you would like to be picked for the pick a card reading next Sunday. This happens every Sunday, so after the reading, be sure to leave your name in the comments below always. Okay, so since it's Christmas, we have like this fancy little cup which is made by balloons and paper mache. Mansi Bijitkar, your reading is here. Oh my god, you've been waiting a long time for this reading, haven't you? So I'm glad this is your reading today. I'm just going to put your name there so everybody else knows it's you. And also thank you for always coming to me with your feedback on every reading. I really appreciate it, and actually a lot of times it kind of brings this sense of happiness within myself every time you send me your feedback. So thank you so much once again. Let's just move into your reading. We have the World. That means things are coming together for you. We see that maybe you're being lazy, or there's probably something that you don't necessarily want to do because, well, you're just bored. You don't want to go back to that same old energy. You want to find yourself. You want to be yourself. You want to really like experience what you're experiencing fully and properly. So I think you need to drive that curious energy out and explore exactly what life is offering you, because while there is some kind of lethargic energy in the air, there's also some curiosity. So maybe find a balance in between that to actually find yourself and find the colors, because there are a lot of colors that are waiting to just burst from you, but this lethargy or this laziness, maybe this cold weather is kind of pulling you down, or just allowing you to just be, and at the same time you have your thoughts constantly moving and you're thinking about things, how to go about them and all of that. So just find a balance in all of that. Be lazy but also be curious and work towards whatever you're thinking about. So I think when you do both together, automatically you will find your space and time to really move forward with everything. So thank you so much for sharing your energy with me, Mansi. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Remember to leave your name in the comments. I will be reading, if your name gets picked again this month, I will be reading it. So the rules keep changing and based on trial and error. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today. If you would like an extended reading, you can just book one with me. Sending you lots of love and light. Namaste.